All right, this video is all about how I ruined Jade's pregnancy surprise to me.
Okay, so it's December 4th. It's super early in the morning. That's why I'm whispering. Tanner's still asleep. And for the last couple days, he knows that I should have started my period if I'm not pregnant. And I've been delaying it because if I am pregnant, I want to make it a surprise. So I'm in the bathroom. I got our pregnancy tests. I'm gonna take one and see if it's positive. And if it is, I gotta figure out how to way to keep it from him because I want to do a really fun surprise this time. So I'm gonna take the test and see what it is. Okay, here we go. Oh my God, you guys, it's positive. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Oh my God. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Yay. Oh, too close to the face. Yay. Oh, now I just gotta figure out how I'm gonna keep it a secret from Tanner. It's gonna be funny. He's so mad at me because I won't take the test. Okay. I'm gonna set a plan in motion. Okay, so I figure what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a test and just run it under cold water from the sink, and so it shows up negative. I'm gonna show him this test, which is so bad, but it buys me some time to figure out something cute on our trip where I can surprise him in a really fun way, so I'm gonna do this. So I think this should work. I think it should make it negative, right? Like, a no-brainer. It's working. Okay. So I'm gonna show him this test because he's gonna bug me this morning, and he knows that pregnancy pee is stronger than any other pee, so he knows if I was pregnant, I'd probably get a positive this morning. And then I'm gonna take this one and stick it back in the wrapper and stick it back in the box, because I think, knowing him, he's gonna look, and that way it looks like I only opened one test. I'll show you guys. So now it looks like there's 2 unopened tests in there. And this is the negative. Because we're actually pregnant. And I can't wait to tell him. Emmy's gonna be a big sister. Yay.
So we wanted to do a video because a lot of you have asked about how I told Tanner that I was pregnant. And with Emmy, Tanner was right there with me. I went to the bathroom. I
Peed on a stick.
peed on the pregnancy test, and we watched it turn positive together. So this time I wanted to do something, I guess, like a little bit more special or fun. I even thought about reenacting the Full House scene where she does all the little baby carrots and the baby food, and to see if he would catch on that it was a Full House thing and that we were pregnant. But
And I ruined that.
Tanner is the most impatient person in the world, and to be fair to him, we were trying for a long time, so he knew exactly like my ovulation days, how long it takes until like I'm supposed to test to see if I was pregnant. He would always ask me, did you get your period yet? And so, to be fair to him, he was very much along the journey with me, and so but I was trying to be really tricky and surprise him. But
so yeah, this is the story about how we found out we were pregnant. It's a sad story, but a story nonetheless.
Well, I don't know. You ended up.
I was excited, but there were tears. Jade cried.
Yeah. We'd been trying a lot of different techniques, and we felt like maybe this time.
Different techniques, huh?
Yeah, we were adding different things every time we were trying. We were like, okay, let's add this, and so maybe this will get us pregnant.
This sounds funny.
I know, not sexual techniques. Yeah, so Tanner was bugging me about taking a pregnancy test, and I just had a feeling that I was pregnant, and I wanted to surprise him this time, like I said. And so, when I woke up in the morning, I woke up earlier, he was still sleeping, and he was still sleeping, and the room we were staying in was really big, so I snuck off kind of like into the second bathroom, and I opened up the pregnancy tests, and there was a box of like 3 of them, and so I took the pregnancy test, and it was positive, but I wanted to keep it a surprise from him. And so I took the second pregnancy test out, I ran it under the sink, and so it showed up as negative. And I put the other one that was the positive test, like very delicately back into the packaging, into its like individual little wrapper, and stuck it in upside down back in the box so it looked like it had been unopened. Because I had this feeling that he was gonna be like nosy and like, because he's so impatient, and he was gonna check. And I was like, well, if he sees I took 2, he's gonna ask me where the second one is. And so
she was right. I did check.
Yeah,
so
you did check.
I just had this inkling of a feeling that we actually were pregnant this time, and I thought she might be trying to trick me. So I went and double checked the packaging to see if she had taken more than one, whatever. But I had seen there were the right number of wrappers in there, so I was like, oh well, maybe we're not pregnant. And I just kind of took her at her word, and was just secretly a little bummed out inside. I was trying not to show it. So yeah, went about our day, and
well, I showed you the negative one.
Right.
Because I knew he was going to ask me that morning, and I was like, well, I already took one this morning when I woke up, because he knows from trying that morning pee has more HCG in it, and so
morning pee is stronger.
Yes, yeah, more of the pregnancy hormone in it, and so he was like, okay, well, let's try again like tomorrow or something, just in case it's too early. I was like, okay. So now I was super excited because now I could surprise you, and I was like, good, my plan's working. I can like do something fun and cute, and like, I don't know, I just wanted to do something different this time around.
Right.
And so
we hit the road.
We were
driving from Colorado to Utah, and that's where our next stop was. The next morning came, and I'm like, Jade, take a pregnancy test. Let's go. I want to know. Like, you said you were going to take one. Let's take one. And then she just like acted like she didn't want to at all. And
well, I was just like, no, that's fine. Let's just wait a little bit longer, because I didn't have any time to like actually plan anything yet. And so he just kept like harping on me, and just like, drilling me into the ground about it. Like, he wants to just find out. And
right.
So I think like you were just getting so angry that I was just like, so I don't know, I hit my point where I just got mad, and I pulled out the pregnancy test that was positive, and I was like, I am pregnant. Fine, are you happy? And I like chucked it against your chest and like gave it to you, and I like ran to the bathroom and was crying because I had like this perfect idea of how I wanted to surprise you,
and I ruined that.
And you got so like, you looked at it and you were like laugh crying. I think you were like, we are.
Yeah, I had such a wide range of emotions. I felt bad that I like made her cry, but I was so excited that I just couldn't help but like giddy smile, laugh, and like was just so amped up.
So he's laughing, trying to hug me. I'm crying because I was like, just so like, I mean, it was exciting, but I wanted to like really make it a good moment for you, and
right.
I just was not what I was imagining in my head.
Well, it was a great moment for me. I was more excited than I had been in a long, long time.
And he thought it was great. He was like, this is so funny, and he was like, oh, I'm so happy.
Yeah, I don't need all that fancy planned surprises. That was more real for me. Just even though,
So just have your wife slap a pregnancy test against your chest.
yeah. So that's our big story.
Yeah, and then I think once I settled down after I think I was laugh crying too, I think after a while, because then I was just giving in to this is our reality, this is how I told you I was pregnant, and it is funny to look back on now and laugh about it.
Right. But things never go as planned in life.
No, they never do, that's true. But yeah, so that's the story.
So a tip to all you ladies out there, if you are trying to surprise your husband during your pregnancy, don't educate him so much on your ovulation schedule, because that's just going to ruin it all.